it takes one crazy deal to reset the market, and that was Christian Kirk's deal. Right after that, all of the receiver deals were just like crazy; they were ridiculous. So I think to guard themselves against that, the Niners can ensure that at least if they franchise him, they'll get something in return if somebody else signs him. If he declines if he signs somebody else, or he becomes a trade candidate if he just doesn't want to play here anymore, right? And then you can get something back for him. But I don't know, Al, if they sign him to a long-term deal, and this is why. You have 3 years to win a Super Bowl here. I'm just going to say, I'm going to make that declaration right now. Kyle Shanahan has 3 years because he's entering year 7. At that point, he'll be entering year 10 or completing year 10. And a lot of these guys, the core, they're signed up for, like you said, Al, like you pointed out, 3 years. And beyond that, you're looking at a really complicated salary cap situation where the Niners like to backload a lot of deals. And, obviously the cap will go up too. But you're looking at an aging core at that point, and you're in between. Do you rebuild or do you continue with your aging core? And at that point, I would hope that Kyle settled the quarterback situation. We know who the quarterback is. But again, you have to pay a quarterback as well at some point within these next 3 years. And I got to think that if he hasn't won anything after 10 years on this at the helm of this team, then a lot of people are looking at that and be like, all right, like at what point are we looking at this? How much time are we willing to give this? It's been a decade. How much time do you need? Like, do you need 15 years, 20 years before you do something? And people say, well, look at Andy Reid. Andy Reid had to change teams to have that happen. It wasn't done in the same city. And even then, he ran into a situation where it was a historic collapse by the 49ers. That's the only thing that got him his first Super Bowl ring, right? And then the Eagles, the equivalent of that happened with the Eagles as well when they gave up a 10-point fourth quarter lead too. So that being said, I don't know. I don't know if they signed him long term. I really don't.